Hey, I'm back. I just wanted to come back one more time today, and I'm seeing more and more warnings about Bitcoin, and I'm kind of smiling because I was really reserving my interest in it. I was going to bring some interest to it because it was becoming so popular, and I was starting to see more and more people on it, getting on it that I respect. And so I said, well, let me look at this a little bit. I'm going to investigate. And my antennas went up and said, scam alert. Hey, Grace, how you doing? Sister Diane. So, my scam alert went up, and I'm one that when I see a scam, if it looks halfway decent and enticing, I'll listen to it and see what the game is all about. And so Bitcoin had come into my radar, and I wanted to see what it was about. And I smell scam like straight from the gate, and from the very beginning, I was listening to the pitch. And anytime the pitch is you bring people in, and this is how you advance, there's something up. That's number one that gives me a cause to pause and say, nah, I'm not getting down with that. And I've heard a lot of different scams, from travel to Amway was really big. I caught it with them even back in the early 80s, when they were becoming really popular. And I don't know what they're doing now. It doesn't interest me. But what I wanted from them, they talked about their laundry detergent and household items and products and so forth that I was interested in buying, and so that's all I was interested in was buying their products. I was not interested in being I forget the names that they call them, executives, golden executives, and, CEO, or you're a pilot at a level and so forth, and all of these things to me say scam. If they don't have a product or service that backs what they're selling, to me, it's a scam. You don't have anything to show for what I'm buying into. All I'm buying into is an opportunity to go out and get people to come in. And as I get people to come in, the person that brought me in gets paid, and the people that brought them in get paid, and so on and so forth. And this is what is commonly referred to these days as multi-level marketing, formerly known as a pyramid scam. And so I had gotten into a coin-based, it was similar to a pyramid. The only difference was that you got actually got silver coins that would increase in value at reduced rates, and the more people that came in, the better the price that they could get to purchase more coins and pass those savings along to the people under them. So I went with that for a while, and eventually dropped out because I didn't want to go out recruiting people to come in. And so therefore I was not a productive cog in the wheel. I was just getting, and I was reaping the benefits because I got a check every month for about 4 or 5 months out of that deal, and I still had the coins. And so whenever I needed to, I could sell the coins and sell them at whatever the fair market value would be at the time that I needed to sell them, which would be even more of a profit. And so I bought into that one, and then you got these other things that I've seen like on social media is that, you see these slick looking watches, and say just send in the cost of shipping. And I did it one time because I wanted to see how that was going to go. And the cost of shipping was like $4.95. I never got the watch, and I didn't want to go to the bank and the card company and all of that to track somebody down for $5. As far as I was concerned, they could take that $5 right to hell with them where they were going for scamming people like that. But that's a whole nother story. But the Bitcoin thing, I'm beginning to see people, and I'm saying just within the last 4 or 5 days, I've been, looking into it because I keep seeing it and people talking about, how much it's worth and how much, money, and I don't see where it translates into real money. And although there is that possibility that is there, because if I'm not mistaken, the one or two presentations that I heard, you had to pay $50 to get in. So if you pay $50 to get in, that means somebody got some cash floating somewhere, and whether it floats up or it trickles down or however that goes, I'm not sure. But it's like, what do you have that's going to guarantee me that I'm going to get some money? And people are buying into it, and I don't know what they're getting out of it. They're watching the value of it continue to grow, and it's you're worth cryptocurrency of $12,000 from your initial $50 investment, but all of the people that you bring in help bring that up to $12,000 or however much money that is worth. And as I was saying, I'm starting to see people that I have respect for that are pitching it, and I just want to say, beware of false prophets, and that's prophets with an F, because they're false. And you have some people that are religious teachers that are, beginning to pitch this thing. And I say, just beware. To me, I smell scam. You can go for it, and if you show me where it can translate into money in your pocket, I'll be interested again. I'd be interested again. But if there is no product or service to go along with it, what's it standing on? What's it standing on other than the idea? It's a promise that chances are it's not going to pay off. If it does pay off, you have to get your money back real quick, because the market will get saturated, and you won't be able to find any people to come in that will keep raising you up and that you get your payoff. Okay, you bring 2 people in and you get $20. You brought 2 people in that paid $100, and out of the $100 you get $20. You bring 5 people in, you get $30. So therefore $65 went to somebody else. And so that's the only way that you're going to be able to make money. I don't want to blow anybody's bubble, but I've heard different scams, get into, we'll make you a travel agent. You can be a travel agent and you can make all of this money, and we'll get you the best hotels and the best flights and so forth, and, even transportation to and from the airport. You can do that yourself. You can do that yourself. You put that in, contact Priceline.com or any other one of those joints like that, and you can tell them what it is that you want to do and how much money you want to spend, and they'll send you back the options for what the cost will be if you do their service with them. And so I'm just like, they call it multi-level marketing now, and they tell, only smart people understand multi-level marketing, and I'm like, okay, I smell a rat, and so that's what I wanted to come back on and talk about. I just got finished doing a little exercise and feeling good. My adrenaline was up, my endorphins are spinning, I've got my happy bubbles going. And it is nothing like getting your happy bubbles busted when you think you're about to make some money and you find out you've really been scammed and you've gone out and scammed other people. So, look at those things, and if you can just look at them online, look in your search engine and put in there cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. There's a number. They have a few different names, and they work. They seem to be working out really well. But now the SEC and that's the Security Exchange Commission is looking into it, and they call it a bubble, and that bubble is about to burst. And so, what I would do is, if I were you and you're really interested in what they call investing in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or whatever, look them up and see how many complaints they have against them, because that bubble is about to burst, and I don't think I'm going to be investing any money in that, and I got enough information for me to base my decision on. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because I don't hey, look, above all things, I don't want you to be ignorant, and people perish for lack of knowledge, and they also go broke for lack of knowledge. And so I just wanted to add that thought to your day. If you're looking and thinking about going into that, you'll see that the scam alerts are coming up on a daily basis now. You know, so you think about that before you drop that initial investment, and you may come out a winner. I don't know if that's how you want to be. You get in, you bring 5 of your friends in, and you get money, or get 10 of your friends and you get more money, and and as long as you can keep that thing going, or they can keep that thing going, you'll keep making money. But the last people to get in are going to be the ones that get straight up burnt, because there's not going to be anybody coming in behind them to pay them all that money that they promise you that they're going to give you. Anyway, peace to you. Ooga booga, baby. I did it for love.